Welcome.
Welcome.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Now here's Wallace. And here's Hartenstein. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace misses. Irving with it. He's got 21. Here's Gafford. Back to Irving. No good from 18. And so it's Dallas closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Washington and Lively down low. Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Exum in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Yeah, stretching out the defense horizontally. Dinwiddie helping his team spacing.
Williams from long range. Mavericks with a rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
2 points. That one goes. Exum's got his first points of the game.
Now, a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
Outside, Williams. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And the Mavericks making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Mitchell's checked in for Wallace. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Caruso, a screen on Washington. No one covering.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Mitchell against Irving, and he lays it up and in. Irving's got 23 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Williams, and sinks the 11-footer.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Down low. Outside for Irving. Launches a three. Gets the three ball to go. Irving's got 13 in the second half.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
From deep, Mitchell. And another three from Oklahoma City.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Chet Holmgren comes in for Caruso. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the wing, right side. From deep, Holmgren. They get it back. Hartenstein. And finally, that one's good.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Here's Irving. Again, down.
Drill that shot every time.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Here's Holmgren. Nice move. Easy two for Holmgren.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Washington outside. This one for three. Williams grabs the board. Thunder trail by 13. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got 5 rebounds in the game. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. The three from Washington. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 8 assists here tonight.
And what an effort to pull off Game 6. Things are looking rosy right now for the Mavericks.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
This series has already been such a nail-biter, and now they've managed to force a Game 7. You have to applaud the grit they showed out there tonight.
Yeah, they really proved they're in this to win it all. And now they've got a little bit of forward momentum on their side. Should be a very entertaining Game 7.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kyrie Irving.
He's serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Exum outside. Jacks up a three. Another three for Dallas.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Pass to Holmgren. Let's go with a three. Washington grabs the miss.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Now Wallace. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. Here's Irving. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. They're able to force a winner-take-all Game 7. They stave off elimination, and anyone can win this series now.
And really, they answered the call tonight. With their backs against the wall, they fought with passion, and their season continues.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here now with Klay Thompson. And Klay, congratulations on the win. How satisfying is it winning games in front of this devoted crowd?
Well, we always want to put on a show for our fans. They deserve it. They show up every single night. And it's just fun to protect home court.
It's one of the best places to play in the league, no doubt. Thanks, Klay.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
Welcome.
the deciding game of the Western Conference first round. The Dallas Mavericks have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won, 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line against the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's Game 7, Round 1 of the NBA playoffs.
The Western Conference playoffs roll on. We're already down to the wire in the first round in exciting Game 7. 2K Sports proud to bring you this one. And tonight, we've got the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Dallas Mavericks. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Anthony Davis is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Irving in the point. And for the Thunder, before in the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. Look at Oklahoma City. Well, we know, Greg, they haven't played their best basketball. Now they found themselves in a do-or-die Game 7. They thought they would have wrapped up this series much earlier, and that's not the case.
Yeah, they just lack consistency throughout the course of this series. I don't know if they came in overconfident, but this is the time to check those individual egos at the door. Come together as a group and play for one another.
Now Williams, after Dante Exum's three-pointer that didn't go. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Takes the 13-footer, a team chip, but it's good at the front iron.
Well, Jeremy Williams very comfortable operating out of that mid-range area.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk with Oklahoma City's head coach for just a minute. Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the three ball is good.
And guys, getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Well, Thunder have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Extra Holmgren. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Irving. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here's Irving. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
Now, here's Holmgren. Dort kicks to Williams. Holmgren wide open. The Thunder with another miss. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The shot's good from Gafford.
Boy, there was some contact there, but Gafford able to use his size to finish.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 4-point game. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wallace is checked in. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, unable to change momentum here. Dallas leading by 4. Here's Gafford. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. One on Holmgren.
Most dangerous on the interior. That is Daniel Gafford right there.
Now shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. in for Oklahoma City. And Dallas also making the switch. Dinwiddie's checked in. Wallace, good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not really enough to leave open.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by one. He takes it in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Now, we've seen this before. The aggressive take by SGA. Love to see him in attack mode.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Najee Marshall comes in for Washington. It's Thompson in for Exum.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Well, just tremendous body control by Spencer Dinwiddie, able to adjust to the defender's contact.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Getting a high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Dinwiddie for three. The second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Boy, the long-range work from Spencer Dinwiddie. Over the years, this former second-round pick has increased his range.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Dinwiddie. It is good. Dinwiddie's got 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Wallace. Offline with his three. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Dinwiddie kicks to Thompson. No good with the triple.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Marshall passes to Thompson. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline from the top of the key. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Mavericks ahead, up 2. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
We've got Alex Caruso. Mitchell Robinson out there with Chet Holmgren. And it's Mitchell, and it's Wallace in at the 2. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. No good that time. Good D by Thompson. Mavericks leading by 4. Down low. Here's Prosper. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Now, here's Mitchell. Driving inside. Lays it up off the glass.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Irving. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Irving's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Mavs.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Topic is checked in for Mitchell. Dinwiddie is checked in for the Mavericks. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Pass to Holmgren. Lock at 6. Here's Wallace. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Here's Irving. Thompson from long range. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got the lead up to 7 now for Dallas.
This is what you call a dead-eye three-point perimeter shooter. Klay Thompson doing work.
Pass to Caruso. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Trying to... Dinwiddie finds Lively. Dallas moving it around. Launches a three. And it's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And that one's good. Caruso.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Dinwiddie passes to Lively. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Alex Caruso. Dort comes in for Cason Wallace. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Topic. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarrett Lively. Davis comes in for Najee Marshall. Washington's checked in for Thompson. And it's Exum in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Under trailing by 4. Outside Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Robinson sets a screen for Holmgren. Robinson with it. Dort kicks to Williams. Now here's Holmgren from the arc.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is postseason play at its finest. Refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Alex Caruso is checked in for Oklahoma City. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
If you listen to other NBA players, Kyrie Irving is one of their favorites to watch. He has as complete an offensive arsenal and as pretty a game as there is.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It's Davis on the wing. 3-pointer. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
It's always a good sign when the 3 is falling for Davis. It really opens up the rest of his game.
Now, here's Dort. Outside Williams. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Irving looking over the floor. Got it. Good. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
Gets in the paint and drains it. Kyrie Irving, show off that touch.
Outside Robinson. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Holmgren in for Alex Caruso. The Mavericks also with a sub. Dinwiddie is checked in for Irving. Now, here's Holmgren. No scoring in this one. Camp it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Hartenstein. Pass to Gafford. Outside, Davis. Out to the wing. Exum passes to Washington. With Dinwiddie. Outside, Davis. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Shoots. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And so that's the end of the first half. Mavericks lead by 10. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
We've got to come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo, so just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Thanks for being with us. We're happy. Are you happy? Everything is going as planned.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series. Game 7, we know how much is at stake. Kenny, what's it like to play in one of these?
Well, it's normal to have some nerves. Now, you can't shake those off, but those butterflies, they quickly remove when the game starts. Normally, guys get better in the second half.
First of all, Ernie, you shouldn't be asking an earthling that question because I never got nervous. I instilled fear in my opponents. So let's see who's built for this pressure.
The Diesel, pulling no punches, as usual. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. They've got Daniel Gafford. Davis is out there with Washington. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Irving in at the point. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the three-point attempt by Anthony Davis. Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Davis. From downtown. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now, here's Holmgren. Still yet to score.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Here's Washington. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Washington's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Williams. Will it go? Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Thunder trailing by 20. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Here's Williams. Count it. And it's 6 points for Williams.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
To the middle. Here's Gafford. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall's checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Gafford with the steal. Pass to Davis. And he drops it in from the low post. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
The tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
Oklahoma City shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the Thunder making a change here. Walls is checked in, and he sinks the second. Here's Dallas. They're on a 14-3 run. Irving attacking. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Irving kicks to Davis from the arc. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Williams. He has 6. 6 on the shot clock. The layup off target.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The shot's good from Irving.
Boy, forget about keeping it simple. He went for the high degree of difficulty on that lay-in.
Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Gafford finds Irving. To the left wing. For 3, Marshall. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in this game. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
It's stolen by Hartenstein. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Robinson comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Alex Caruso in for Jalen Williams. Then for the Mavericks, Derek Lively. He's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Clay Thompson comes in for X. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Dinwiddie kicks to Marshall. On the wing, Thompson takes a 3. Cans it from downtown. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Mitchell Robinson out there with Williams. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Irving drives in. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Thompson against Williams. Over Irving. Here's Caruso. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Dallas leading by 22. Here's Lively. Falls. Great assist by Marshall.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. From 12 feet out. Rebound by Marshall. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Williams gets the bucket.
I'd say at this point we're expecting that jumper to fall for Jalen Williams.
For Dallas, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Caruso kicks to Williams. Robinson on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Robinson misses. It's been all Mavericks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And on the way from Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him.
Well, you give to goodness he will go to work.
For the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Alex Caruso. Christie's checked in for Dallas. Dallas moving it around. Thompson finds Dinwiddie. Jacks up a 3. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Dinwiddie.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
It's good.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Thompson right side. Lets it go from deep. The shot that time, not on target. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Williams can't hit. Mavericks leading by 23. Dinwiddie up top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Christie. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist in this one.
That is nicely done by Spencer Dinwiddie. Just getting the ball into the hands of a shooter.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he finishes nicely on the way. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Marshall gets the bucket.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Dallas.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And for a series that went the distance, you have to admire how they were able to close it out here as the time winds down.
Yeah, well, you never know going into a Game 7 like this who is going to rise to the occasion. I think they showed they had exactly what was needed, that extra grit and grind to fight for the win, fight for the series, and congratulations are definitely in order.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kyrie Irving.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Dinwiddie kicks to Thompson for the 3. Dort grabs the miss. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, Lou Dort sprints the floor, taking advantage of good defense by his teammate to get an easy opportunity.
Here's Dinwiddie. And it's good for two.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Pass to Marshall. Thompson outside. Fires from deep. Good on the triple.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And they do it. They'll move on to round two. Thrilling fashion, guys, taking round one in what certainly will go down. Guys, it's one of the most competitive series this year.
And you always love a Game 7. And no disappointment here. And these guys are ready and excited for round two. Maybe a bit tired, but the adrenaline is still pumping.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Anthony. Great team win. How important are those contributions throughout the roster?
We got a great team, and guys are playing for each other. We play selfless. All we care about is winning. And these guys are doing the little things, and therefore, any chance we get where we're able to find these guys and make plays, we want to give it to them. We want to reward them and thank them for doing all the little things. That's how you win championships.
Yeah, it was 1 through 15 tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Much appreciated, David. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now we present the player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Los Angeles Clippers are coming off a dominating 4-game sweep in round 1. Will their confidence finally be tested? Tonight, they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
These teams are prepared for an epic series. Two of the West's very best. clashing in Game 1 of the conference semis. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now, Dallas' starting group. We've got Davis, Kyrie Irving out there with Dante Exum. Then it's Washington, and it's Gafford in at the 5. And for the Clippers, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubac in at the 5, down low. Now here's Irving. Outside Davis. Washington outside. Inside. Here's Irving. Great D that time from Zubac.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
His energy is unmatched. And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by the Clippers. Gafford passes to Exum. 6 to shoot. And James Harden pulls it down.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Pass to Zubac. Leonard up top. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Exum passes to Washington. There's a screen. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leonard outside. Off target from outside. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Tries a 10-footer. Unable to get that one.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Outside Harden. Here's the 3. Hits a three-pointer.
And we know Harden is a laser now. He has confidence in that long ball. The defense has got to get on it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Anthony Davis, and Coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covered a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, Ian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Gafford, following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Washington. To win the cold spell. And it's good on the lay-in.
Clever dribble move by Washington. Threw off the defender.
The Clippers making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Washington outside. Gafford up top. Pass to Irving. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Exum outside. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And Dallas making a change here. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington.
From deep, Thompson, excellent accuracy.
And it's Harden penetrating. And Harden with the slam.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
So it's the Mavericks now. After the Clippers picked up the basket just a moment ago. Driving to the basket. And the shot goes in.
What separates Davis from the pack? In my mind, it's his all-around offensive game. Size, skill, perimeter shooting, and post-up prowess.
Now here's Leonard for 3. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. And finished off by Davis.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Pass to Zubac. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. For the Clippers, Jones, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Coffey comes in for Powell. And Ben Simmons subbed in for James Harden. Prosper's checked in for Dallas. Kyrie Irving comes in for Dinwiddie. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Prosper. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Simmons. To the middle. It's stolen. The three from Thompson. Knocks it down from distance. Thompson's got 6.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Good if it goes. And he can't get that one. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Clippers ahead, up by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches. And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. Chris Dunn is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Coffey in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Nice decision by Irving there to set up his teammate.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Coffey. And Los Angeles another 3.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Dunn outside. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Rebounded by Marshall.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Coffey. And Los Angeles another 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level. Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And here is Irving. No points yet. From outside the arc. Coffey grabs the board.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Bogdanovich. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
I just
to win the run. Gets the first one to go. Now 1 for 7 on the night.
Kyrie Irving, what a touch from deep.
Los Angeles has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Fades. Mavericks with a rebound. On the wing, Thompson. Off target with the 3.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Dinwiddie with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Oh, there's the alley. Marshall can't hit.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty. And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing has to be close to perfect.
And the basket by Coffey.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
And here are the Mavericks now, down by 12. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Pass to Thompson. Fires the 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist of the night. And timeout called by Ty Lue. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Some changes for Los Angeles. Simmons is checked in for Zubac. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Dunn. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. On the wing, Jones. Back to Harden. Takes a three. Washington grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 9. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Really good control that time by Washington. Embraced the physical contact and then worked his way through.
Dallas shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardy's checked in. Now here's Harden. He's got 9. And that one's long. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Hardy got it from about 16 feet. Hardy's got his first basket.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off? This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Simmons finds Harden. 4-3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots. Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Davis. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Down low. Here's Jones. To 3, Hardy. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Los Angeles leading by 9. The drive by Harden. And Harden with the... Will it go? AD doing what he does.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. He sure does look good.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys, alongside Ty.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Hello, everyone. First game of the series, off to a good start for the Los Angeles Clippers.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really...
An interesting postseason for the Clippers. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their